Hey everyone, Sabre here, and welcome back to some more Final Fantasy 15. I can't call it chocolate for some reason. I've got no chocolate. We only just brought 7 days worth a few episodes ago. Apparently we've run out already. Wow. That's pretty poor, isn't it? So we need to run then to where we're going to, because it is in the middle of nowhere, and I forgot to do my stamina right then. And what I have done is I've driven over here, I've camped, and I've eaten some food, which gives us a slight XP boost, as well as doing a few other bits and bobs as well for us. And it gives us a health boost, as you can see, as well. And I think there's a slight attack boost. I don't know if there's an attack boost. I think it's just a health boost, and then I think it's also a drop boost. But in fairness, all I wanted was the XP boost, to be honest with you. It's not massive. It's only 30%, but it's better than nothing, isn't it? I can't get this. I can't get the stamina right at the moment. You've got a double tap, haven't you? So you got to go. I've done it wrong again. There we go. I got it. I got it that time. Right. So what we'd have to kill? It's going to be a big bugger. It's a level 85 mission, so it's going to be tricky. Even though we are level 99 now, and we have eaten food. It's still going to be tricky. But it is going to get us a brand new weapon. I don't know if it's going to be as good as.
Yeah.
This big bugger by the looks of it. I don't know if it is going to be as good as what we currently have in the Ultimate Blade, but it can't be bad. Go on, let's attack this massive goat then. I really just noticed that you have to actually aim. Your magic, oh my god, that magic did nothing to it. Right, let's see if Armature does any damage. Armature is doing damage. Not a huge amount, but doing some damage, which is good. I wonder if we might get a summon on this one.
Finally.
Apologies.
Wow. It just rolled straight over and took out both Gladio, Ignis, and Prompto, all three of them.
Yep.
I think it was actually going to use the potion on myself as well. That's what I wanted to do. Well, let's heal everyone. I wish you could buy mega potions, that would make my life a lot easier.
Gotcha!
Right, so we've done all of our massive manoeuvres on him, and he's still not really gone down too much, has he? Oh crap, did I just use the bloody magic again by mistake, didn't I? And didn't even hit it anywhere near him. Well, at least I've got. Well, at least we're going to get the XP for it, doesn't it? I don't think it has to hit. I think we just get the XP for either way, just using it. I don't know what he just did there to justify taking 3 of us down. He literally just moved his head slightly and it took us all down.
Okay. Are we doing? Pretty sure we're doing.
Start showing you guys.
Gladio, use your impulse again. You might want to move though, you're right underneath it. Use that roll again, that's a tricky move, that roll. I think we're going to get this done though. Come on, I was out the way. I was out the way, but Ignis wasn't. Okay. Ah, we can summon. I'm tapping.
Stay vigilant. You.
Come on, you can hear me tapping the summon button. There we go, we got it. We got it, here comes Shiva. I don't know how much damage Shiva's going to do, but it might be enough to take him out. If not finish him off completely. It's the same thing, isn't it? Take him down, if not finish him off completely. I like Shiva. Diamond dust. Where's the actual beast? I lost it. There he is. How much damage is that going to do? It's taken him down. I don't think it's finished him off though. It's pretty close to though, isn't it? Pretty close. Or is it down? No, it's not down yet. But we're no longer in the battle arena. Right, high potion to Prompto. High potion to Ignis. That's the first time I've ever used the summon and it not finished the creature off. That's pretty impressive. It shows how strong this thing is, doesn't it, really?
Gladio, do it!
Come on, Gladio, use your impulse again.
Who will fall first? Us or them? Here I am!
Right, use the magic again. Which means we should get a lot of XP from this because I've used all 3 of the Expiricast magics in one fight. Oh, my word, he's taking us down. He's taking us down hard, isn't he? Every single one's been taken down there, all of us. I probably should use the Mega Potion there, or Mega Elixir, really. But it is what it is, we've done it now.
Gladio!
Let Gladio use his Impulse again. That's got to be close, isn't it? Gotcha, he's down.
Let's
How much XP are we going to get for that? About 36,000 that was?
Just what the old man wanted.
Not bad at all. Not bad at all. So we are now going to... We can't return to car, apparently.
Magnificent.
Not quite sure why. Maybe now we can. Yeah. It was just that little tiny moment after the fight where it's sort of loading and you can't return to the car. But there we go. This is going to get us a brand new weapon for... I'm going to assume it's going to be for Noctis, but I don't think it's as good. I think the Ultimate Blade is the best weapon you can get on the game, which... It's pretty cool, the fact that we got it really early on, but at the same time, I love speccing up my characters, and to get the best sword of the game, like Chapter 3 or Chapter 4 where we were, it's not ruined the game, but it's meant we can't really do any of the leveling up that I enjoy doing. Let's go auto, back to Lestalem. Can we fast travel there? We can, okay. So we'll do that. So yeah, I've sort of missed out on that, and we have been able to do it with the other 3 characters, which is good, but I just like it. I like doing that, and it's one of my favourite things with the other Final Fantasies, and it's why I used to love playing Warcraft so much, because in Warcraft you used to have to go to a dungeon, you'd fight the dungeon 5 or 6 times before you finally get the drop that you want, and it wasn't just a weapon or a shield or something like that, but you had lots of different items. Like you had was it head, shoulders, chest, legs, hands, wrists, boots. Then you had 2 rings, you had a necklace, and you had 2 trinkets. So you had loads of different things, and you had a main hand weapon, an offhand weapon, and you had loads of cool stuff you could do on that. And I love all the leveling up and getting the new pieces of equipment, and I'd like to see that a bit more in this game, maybe doing a lot more of the armor and so forth. A bit like Skyrim, but not. Yeah, Skyrim's very similar. Skyrim's very similar to the sort of thing that I liked on Warcraft, but the Warcraft was my favourite way of doing it. Because you used to go on the website and look, while I was at work, I used to go on the website and let's say, right, there's a new pair of gloves in this place. Then I'd go home that night and just spam that dungeon over and over again until I got that pair of gloves. Sounds a bit sad, doesn't it, really? But, you know, it is what it is. Come on, loading screen, we want to get our new sword. Or sword.
It's getting hot out here.
Is it daytime again, isn't it?
We're cool.
Yeah. We look like XP wise now then. We're back up to about 40k, which is pretty good actually if you consider it. We know we need a lot, but what it says on there, we don't need that much, obviously, because we get the triple XP. So, for example, for Prompto to get up to level 100, we need to get 200k XP, and we're already at 31,000, so it's pretty close.
I'm certain we can secure suitable.
So we're going to be we're going to be up to level 100 before we know it, and I think it's going to take a lot longer to get up after a level 100. But of course, we've got a lot of dungeons we can do now, where we can build up a lot of XP and cash it all in again before we get up to. I think maybe before we get up to doing Costlemark. We might do it before Costlemark, because that apparently is a really hard dungeon, and it's suggested you are level 99 for that dungeon, so I might cash it in before then, so we can be a bit ahead of the curve. just watching the map more than where I'm running, so I might run into some stuff. Wait, this is it up here, isn't it? There he is. So you going to give us XP finishing the mission as well?
We'll forge you another legend, Hunter. The legend goes with you.
There we go, complete. No, he gives us XP as well, another 22k, lovely. Absolutely lovely. Soul Saber. And I've got another one. This might be the last one.
Is a stirring, waxing strong. Don't delay. This is what you need next.
Wondrous weapon. Slay Nagflar at night.
Huh.
Okay. Let's have a look at that one. Level 99, and for that one we get the Zwill crossblades, which I believe is the best weapon that you can get for Bitty Bob. Where are they? Is that inside a encampment? Is it? Ah, looks like it might be inside an encampment. So let's have a look at what we just got. The Soul Saber, and it's close. It is close, but it's not quite as good as the Ultimate Blade. It's getting close. Let's have a quick look at see what this guy's missions are, because I know they're pretty good. If this is the last one though, what's his name? Randolph. Randolph. Final Fantasy XV. There we go. Let's see what he's all about. Let's see what missions he gives us. It's 5 legendary weapons, and I think this one could be the 5th, to be honest with you. Soul Sabers, Will Crossblades. It is, as Will Crossblades is the last one. It's 345 damage. 345 damage. What you currently got? Oh, it's a massive upgrade then. A massive upgrade for Ignis. So that's not bad actually. Hyper Magnum is 388. And Gladio's Dominator is 583. Wow. We are really high up, aren't we, really? If you look at it that way. Could we do that mission now, or should we... I'd say we probably could. I've said before, you can kill anything as long as you've got enough potions and enough Phoenix Downs. And potentially we could kill this. We would need to go at night time, which might be a bit more difficult to figure out. But I think if we start travelling now, would we get there for night time? See, that's the problem I have on this game, is when it says daytime and nighttime, is just struggling to get between the two. Because if you fast travel, if you go through Altissia, that's the problem you have with Cossamark Tower and getting double XP there. You can't get double XP there because you have to go there at night time. And if you want the double XP food, it brings you back into Lucis at 6 AM. So you have to wait all day. So it doesn't really work out. Now, I don't know if this is going to work either, to be honest with you. So let's drive over here. It's going to take us 3 minutes to get there. And I'm pretty sure that a day on Final Fantasy is a minute an hour. Wow. Bloody hell. Sorry, I'm just reading. The monster we have to kill is a level 120. Bloody hell. This could be very difficult, this one. Very, very difficult. Is there a... There is. I think we might be better off stopping... Might be better off stopping around about here, because it says that we might need some fire magic. So if we stop there,
watch your heads.
We'll get some fire magic. If we can. I don't know if we're going to get away with this one. Our level 120 beast We might get a bit of luck. We might get a summons again. But I can't promise anything. But again, like I've said before, you can kill anything as long as you're high enough, as long as you've got enough healing items. And judging by the website I'm on here, this guy's got this World Crossblades and he's only level 89 on Ignis. So we're in a better position than he was when he did it. I just hope it's not going to be a fight where we're going to end up just doing nothing but just spamming potions the whole time, because that gets a bit boring after a while, doesn't it? Right, so it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon at this point in time, which is not great. Need it to be a bit later, don't we? I like the paint job. Look, it's like a black and red glitter. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Pretty cool. If we get there and there's and he's not there yet, which he probably is not going to be there, we just fight a few random locals, boost our XP a little bit. Because if we can get up to about 250,000 XP on each person, that'd be enough to get everyone up to level 100. Which I don't know what difference that's going to make. Obviously, there's a much bigger difference in XP. But is that going to mean there's a much bigger difference in the actual upgrade itself? That's the question. It might take a lot more XP to get from 99 to 100 than it does to get from 98 to 99. But does that mean we're going to get a much better reward for that? That's the question. Or if they just made it more difficult for you. Tabby's Tackle Shack. Right, so we're going to be stopping just down the road here just to pick up some fire magic, because the thing we are going to be fighting against apparently is weak to fire. So that's probably a good thing to bring as much fire magic as we can. It might be worth just like collecting as much as we can and building quite a few flasks. So we're pretty close now, aren't we? This is it. Go on, stop. Stop.
Rain.
They're no good with the brakes on this thing, are they? I'm only going to collect this magic and then we'll probably get back in the car and disappear off elsewhere anyway. Right, absorb that. Puts us up to 41, which is not fantastic. Was there some more on the map? There was some... There's some lightning just down from us here. Let's grab the lightning as well. I can't imagine it's going to be much... Well, it can't be bad for you, the lightning, can it really? But say this thing's weak to... this thing is weak to fire, so... We'll grab what we can, then we'll go across and we'll go and find some more fire. We've got the time now, so we might as well just whiz around and make sure we're fully prepared for when we do get into this fight. These are the best bet.
Damn sun.
Yeah.
It's got a bit of a green tint to it from the outside now, isn't it? Right, so I want to go to map point. I need to go to... Should we go to here? Get some more fire.
Ready when you are, Ignis. Off we go. Let's.
Oh, almost caught that that yellow vehicle then. What is he doing here? Who have you hit? What? Oh, Magitech are there. Do you mind? We've got somewhere to be. There might be a decent amount of XP from killing all these. I forgot we're level 99 now. This is this used to be a very difficult fight, and all of a sudden it's a bit easier. Especially when Gladio can just do that. And wipe them all out in one go. My god, Gladio, that was amazing.
Nothing to it.
Right, back in the car. I'm going to pick up this item on the floor first. It's probably going to be crap, but... That's a rare coin. It's not crap, it's actually very good. That's what we need to make some more Expericast magic. Right, auto. Take us to... Take us to the fire.
Everything in order?
Yep.
Go, 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 go. Oh. There's a very good turning circle on that, isn't there? Better than I even imagined. I don't think we're going to get this done in this episode, are we? We'll be able to get prepared for it in this episode. We'll go around and collect as much fire as we possibly can. Get the flasks made up, ready to go. Like how terrified I am, just because we're going to fight something that we're on the right level to fight. That's stupid, isn't it, really? But I'm so used to going to everything over-leveled. Like that last thing we just killed was a level 85 mission, that was, and we struggled with that one, to be honest with you. But this is a big one, this, because this is going to give Ignis a massive upgrade in attack power. It's going to give an extra 100, more or less, on his weapon, which is a pretty massive improvement for him. And it's definitely going to make things easier for him when we start to hit the other dungeons, which we'll start to do in the next episode or two anyway. I just like an episode off in between each dungeon, just to freshen my head up, because I've done all this in one day. I've done the last... This is my 6th episode in the same day. And I think if I just did dungeon after dungeon, it might just blow my mind a little bit.
Old girl could really use a car wash.
And then we'd best
That's
stop at the
fine.
nearest petrol station.
That's fine, don't worry about it. Alright, so we've nearly got a full stack of fire. I wonder if we should just go like all out on a big fire one. I don't know if that'll make it better. I don't honestly know, to be honest with you. If you specialise in one magic, does that make the one magic you've gone for more potent? Or is it better to use all the elements? Yeah, quite a lot from one of these things, don't you? So let's get some more Electric Avenue. Noctis's jumping's getting better as well, I'm sure it is. Never used to be able to jump up big things like that. Right, so we're almost back up to full amount on everything. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Dragon scales. Yeah, one more. I wonder if we might be better off, instead of going and trying to get Expiricast magic out of this, just actually spending it on giving us a stronger spell. Maybe going for like a Quint cast or something like that, rather than spending it all on trying to get, you know, like I say, instead of trying to get
in order?
experience out of it, which you don't get a lot of experience out of it anyway unless you've got a lot of coins. It might be best off, like I said, just to invest the magic in like a Quint cast and do a lot of damage. That might be the best bet, I think. As we travel on once again. It's weird with the roof up, isn't it? I'm always amazed that Prompto gets to sit in the front seat as well. You think Gladio would sit in the front seat? I don't know if you're like me, but generally the bigger person always sits in the front seat because there's more space in the front. And the little people are always stuck in the back seat. Although my 6-year-old niece is always trying to force their way into the front seat and I have to sit in the back. And I'm not a small fellow by any stretch of the imagination. There's a chest underneath the bridge. Oh. You know what? I've been off work now for about a week and a half because, believe it or not, as a 28-year-old adult, yeah, believe that or not, I managed to get chickenpox, and it's the second time in my life that I've ever had chickenpox, which I didn't think you could do either. I thought you could have it once and that was it, but no, apparently you can have chickenpox twice now. Right, we're getting close to the right time as well. It's now 5 o'clock in the evening, which means by the time we've been and got this last bit of magic and come back, it should be night time, and we should be able to create a pretty strong, potent Quint class magic. How are we looking like? Oh, I can't look at this. I can look at the Ascension, can't I? I can look at Ascension, right. Oh, we got a lot of AP. Right, now who do we go for? It's under techniques, isn't it? So we can either go for... We can't. I think Noctis's AP is just solely his... Yeah, Noctis's AP is solely his He's Bitty Bob, isn't it? He's I forgot what it's called now. Armiger. So I'm thinking Gladio might be the best one to go for. Deal damage to nearby enemies with a fearsome shield shockwave. Depletes tech bar by 2. Okay, we're going to go for limit break for Gladio, which means he can now do more than 9,999 damage when he uses his technique, which could be a game changer for us, I think, especially in AoE situations, because his does a lot of damage AoE. So this is where we need to be, isn't it? Yeah. So whatever we're killing, it's really weird. It looks like it's going to be inside. It is very weird. Hopefully we'll get a summon out of it though as well, because I don't know if just enough magic will be good enough to do it, but I think a summon on top would be definitely strong enough to help us out. Come on. You bet if there's like GTA where you could just like speed and just go across wherever you liked. Don't break. Whoa, he's gone off-road. Were you supposed to go off-road? Oh, it looks like he was. Tell you what, you've done well there, because I never would have guessed that. You've done a good job there with your driving. Right, so we'll collect this magic, and that should be enough to make us something special. And then we can make ourselves like a quick cast or something. Come on, stop.
Great day for a walk, huh?
Never stops, like, at the closest point. He always goes a few extra yards. Right. There's the lightning. We can get the fire now as well. And we get the ice as well. So I might as well fill them all up. That one's full. So what I'll do is I'll create the magic while I'm here, and then we'll collect the extra bit of magic that we can grab from these, because we're not taking it all. We're taking all the ice. That's shouldn't be a problem that we're not maxed out on ice, but right, let's go for elemency. I wonder if I should give... No, it only works on techniques, doesn't it? Right. There we go. For some reason, I keep looking at this and I keep getting confused with what I'm doing, right? I know what I'm doing now. So let's max out the potency with all of these. It's not going to be as powerful as it could be because we haven't got enough ice. And then we need to hit something... We're looking for like a quint cast. I think that's the biggest one you can go for. Quad cast is it up to 4 times. We want quint cast, we want. Dual, tri, quad. We're looking like now we've got 2 rare coins, which is not great. We need more than that, don't we? Try. What does stop cast do? Stop enemies in their tracks. Okay. Quint cast. There we go. Hydraulic cylinder. We can only do 1 of though, but it's a level 70. We get 3 of them. Okay, let's see. Keep looking to what we've got. Blast cast. Damage in the car. I don't want the damage in the cast as well, do we? Must have more quint cast in here somewhere. Quad free. What's free cast do then? Free cast occasionally without expending a spell. That's pretty good. Get it for free. Quint cast again. Not quite as strong. And again, we've only got 1 of them. Oh, here we go. Mandrake flower. Quint cast. It's not as strong, but we've got 7 of them. So we can make it stronger, I think, by using... Oh, it only puts it up to that. Okay, that's not... Think about that. It's not actually as good, is it? If you think about it, because we've got... Maxi cast. Cast the ultimate fire, ice, and thunder spell. Is that better then? I don't know, it casts the ultimate one, but It's not necessarily as good, is it? Ah, here we go. Magnetic Core. Quinkcast level 98, potency 303. That looks like it could be the best one. So Magnetic Core, remember that. I don't think we're going to get much better than that, are we? No, we're not. So we're going to do them. Where'd it go? I've lost it. Magnetic Core. We can't need this or anything else. It's going to be the hull of a beating empty chest of a soulless Magitech trooper. It is considerable value and could fetch a high price. But boom, it makes some damn good magic as well. So we get 3 casts of that. No, we get 8 casts of that. Wow. 8 casts of 303 potency. That is a strong old spell, that is, my friends. That could definitely make our chances of winning a lot better, because you got to think that it only does, it can only do 999 damage, 9999 damage every time. So if we do have a Quinkcast, it can do that 5 times. It can do 50k damage, which is pretty good. Okay. Right, I think we're at the end of this episode now. I'm sorry that the last few moments may have been a bit boring for you, as I've just been travelling around collecting magic, but what's the phrase? Prepare to fail, fail to prepare, prepare to fail. That's the phrase. And we have definitely prepared, and I think we are ready to take on the Niflheim. But of course, that will be next episode. So as always, if you have enjoyed this one, normal stuff, like, subscribe, and we'll see you in a couple of days' time when hopefully we will take down the Niflheim and get the Zwill crossblades for Ignis, and then we'll be a fully pimped up team then.
Let's regain our focus.